everyone talking about 5 reasons why I have never accepted a free bottle sample anything from fragrance houses that have offered for the channel. And yeah, gonna kind of jump right in. And I'm not, well, first I'll say I'm not saying that I never would, but personally right now I do not ever plan to. And if that does change, I will certainly say that. But yeah, one, I don't want to be biased when smelling it, even just for personal reasons about my own taste. So even if you just take away everything to do with the channel about, oh, maybe I have some incentive or whatever, just for knowing what I really think of it myself, I don't want to have something that's like that. And this is one of the reasons that I personally don't do blind buys anymore. It's just too easy in some situations for me to then feel like, oh yeah, like if I'm trying to go into it with a positive way, I want to go in super neutral. Like if it's something by my favorite fragrance houses, yeah, I'm gonna go and think, oh, I hope this is good. But that's different than just like this like kind of idea that I'm smelling it, I got it for free, like, oh, I'm gonna feel bad if I don't like it or something like that. 2, I don't want to be subconsciously biased in giving it a positive review on the channel. So I would definitely try not to be consciously biased. Like if I ever did that, I would think like, okay, well, if I don't like it, I'm gonna say that. But even without trying, it could be the type of thing that just like, yeah, subconsciously biased, that to not want to pan it or say anything too bad about it, and just, yeah, not even just for like, oh, because then I won't make money or something like that, but just from kind of this next reason, I don't want to feel super guilty or hold back for whatever reason on giving it a negative review. So I review anything I ever try, like pretty much no exceptions. So I'm not going to try something and not put a review on it, because if I'm tried it, somebody somewhere might be Googling it, and some of the stuff I review, like there's no other reviews of it, so I know for some people it's helpful to just find something. And yeah, I don't want to not post something because like, well, I don't like it, and that would be bad to say something negative when they gave it to me for free. And I don't want to then, if I do post it, feel super guilty. I already feel, kind of guilty and bad when I really hate on a certain fragrance, but I generally try to understand when it's just like, this is high quality, it's just not my taste. It's not that often that I would say I'm really just like, this is across the board disgusting and it just sucks or something like that. But yeah, if somebody had actually given me something for free, especially if it was like a small fragrance house or something, no, I think I would feel very uncomfortable, being like, yeah, this is really bad or whatever. 4, I don't want to have any doubt from anybody watching that, or even just the mere appearance of bias, because a big part of why I started this was just to be completely honest in reviews. Again, I try to be tactful about it. I'm not trying to, hate on every small fragrance houses and this and that, whatever. But like, I'm not gonna lie ever and say that I like something when I don't, period, full stop. And there's just too much of that on YouTube reviewers in general. So I do not want to contribute to that. I want people to know that whether they agree or not, I'm being honest. So yeah, you're not always going to agree with what I think about a different scent, but I do want people to know that I'm never lying for any reason. And 5, I don't want a bottle. Like, this is part of why I don't do blind buys too. Like, I don't want more bottles, cluttering up space that I don't need. I am so picky about what's considered full bottle worthy for me, which is less than 1 in 100 fragrances that I try. It's very little chance, even just statistically by that metric, that it's going to really be full bottle worthy for me. And in that case, then it's like, okay, I'm stuck with this bottle. I would kind of feel like, well, I can't really sell it because they gave it to me and then it looks shady or something. I don't know. And just, it's a hassle to sell stuff if it's not worth a lot or something, or if it's not something that's going to have a pretty quick buyer. So yeah, I just don't want a free bottle unless I can sell it and make money off of it. And if they were cool with that, sure. But either way, I wouldn't take it because I don't want to have a bias in reviews. So yeah, the only way that I have monetized the channel, which I didn't even do at all until well over 1,000 videos, was when I found out about the Scent Split affiliate program and I got approved to join. Then I include that link in the description. But as I said in my video about that, I ordered from them 20 times before I even knew they had an affiliate program, so I legit was a fan. And that's the only way that as of right now that I would consider future monetization stuff, is if it's something where it's not about bias. Like if it was something where I was either already a big fan of it, and ideally not connected to a direct fragrance house or something like that, because that's just too, there's no fragrance house that I'm gonna love every single scent they ever put out. So yeah, if anybody else has reviewers that they feel like never ever accept free stuff or whatever, I'd like to know about them, because that sounds nice to watch as well. And yeah, thanks for watching.